up the pace by the end of this for these ones. Oh, starting off with a very cute card. Would have helped out a lot, but it's just oh my god. Hey guys, Georgisaur here. You know what time it is. It's that time of the day again. We got some big dogs playing today. As you can see, we have some good graded cards and our referee here, because our battle is going to be 151 versus Prismatic Evolutions. Why? Two special sets. The one that's the newest and one that we, at least me and Hugo, consider the best one at the moment. Gonna see their comparisons. 9 packs versus 9 packs. We got 36 packs total. Booster box amounts. Right now it's a loose pack battle. We got these from mostly ETBs, but there are some loose packs of 151. But the Prismatic, all ETBs, some ETBs from 151 and some loose. So 36 for 36. We're gonna see how it goes, and we're gonna go ahead and start with our 151. We got our 2 helpers as well. Lugia, because in Prismatic we can get a Lugia EX. Our Mew, because it's the 151 set. But to not have any bias towards either, we got their pins for each. But let's go ahead and start with our 151, guys. Seeing a lot of 151 as well on this channel. Very good set to be opening up. And I'm going to start slow with 151, because at the end we'll get to see these a lot. And I will go ahead and pick up the pace by the end of this for these ones. Oh, starting off with a very cute card. Tangela, our illustration rare for 151. Starting it off nice. I don't have this card, so I'm probably just going to be getting some good looking cards from here as well. I like the illustration rares for 151, but there's specific ones. I just like what I like. So 151 starting off with our Tangela. They're swinging with his vines. And let's just keep it going, guys. Nice 151 Tangela. Obviously, these are all the OGs. That's the reason why it's called 151 for a reason, guys. So our Paris, Voltorb, and if you guys don't know any of the OGs, here you're going to get to know them, because all of these are Pokemon from the first one, the originals. So 151 Pokemon come out here. There's our top. We got our shiny ones as well. We got a lot of swirls. A swirl there, a swirl there, and a swirl there. 3 swirls and an energy. So if that was a nice card, those swirls would have helped out a lot, but it's just oh my god, we got a Demi. We got it, guys. We got a God pack. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur to start us off. Oh my god. Okay, guys, so let's just keep it going. We're only going up here. Only going up. Let's get another God pack. Why not? Let's get all 3. The Bulbasaur, we got it. Let's get the Blastoise one, and let's get the Charizard one. And that's the thing with this Prismatic. You could get a God pack from the entire thing. Here in 151, you get that. That is the God pack, the only of the 3 at the end. That would be considered a demigod in the Prismatic. But we got the God pack here in our 151. And starting us off, it always is at the beginning of the video, guys. It's not me doing this. That's how it ends up. We got our beginning of the video, our hit with Tangela, and then our next pack was the freaking God pack. So that's how it turns out here. So very good to start us off. Very hard battle for the first round. So we got a God pack. We need a God pack as well in Prismatic in order to get it. But a demigod would also be a nice little battle there. But let's see how it goes, guys. We got our Scyther, Charmeleon, Golduck, Raichu, and a Ditto. Ditto is an original Pokemon, so he is from the start. People, I think in the Pokédex, he was like supposed to be a clone, or he's one of the experiments of clones. Again, another swirl over here in these cards. These energies are getting the swirls, but he is like a clone failure, and he ended up being one of the Pokemon. But got our Rapidash, Goldeen, Golbat, and our Dodrio. And right now we're going a little dry. We already got 4 hits. I'm not going to complain, obviously. But we got our 4 hits already. An illustration, 3 illustration rares. And our Venusaur is our alt. So I'm not going to complain. Very happy with that, as you guys heard. But we got our Dugong, Hitmonlee, and our Gengar. And our last pack of our 9 for here of 151. Let's see if we can get something else. If not, I'm very happy. But again, very swirly energies. Swirl right there, swirl right there. Got our Ponyta, Farfetch Venomoth, our Zubat, Grimer, and Mewtwo. Not complaining. Okay guys, so our 151, let's see how it goes with our Prismatic now. Here, I'm gonna go, just like I did with the 151, but in the next 151s, I'm not gonna go through all of them, because our God Pack can be our last 3. But here with our Prismatic, I am gonna go through all of them, just a little quicker pace, because we have also seen a lot of Prismatic. Our tins, our blisters, our comparisons, so here we're gonna be taking our Master Balls as illustration rares, since there are no illustration rares in our Prismatic set. So, in order to make the battle worthwhile, in here, the first round is probably going to be the hardest one for Prismatic to even make a fight. Because at the moment, the only thing that's going to beat our God Pack from 151 is a Demigod Pack here from Prismatic. So, Pyroar, our Seaking, Maximum Belt, Janine, and a Noctowl. First hit for our Prismatic. Not Throne card, obviously, because just an A-Spec. 151 doesn't have A-Specs either, so just going to leave that like that. And we'll put this guy right there. So whenever something comes out, going to definitely take the Throne in that sense. But here's our code. Let's see. Again, I've never pulled a God Pack from 151, so maybe we'll be lucky and we'll pull a Demi or a God Pack here. Got our Pokeball, Hippopotas, and an Okidogi. Again, Pokeballs here, just common occurrence. So, just gonna sleeve it and just put it in the back, because the only thing that'll take the Throne will be the Master Balls. Alright, there's our code. And let's go through. Again, well, like I'm saying, let's see if we get lucky here in this sense of Prismatic as well. We got our Vaporeon, Executor, and Ducksnore. A lot of staples in this set, because it's a lot of cards from previous sets are just here as well. So there's our code. Let's take it through. Cottony, our Glass Trumpet, Noctowl, Pyroar, and Fluttermane again. And right now, very sad right here with this one, compared to, obviously, the big boy. Got these ones. And I think of the God Pack ones, that's probably the least one, value-wise, because obviously we have our Pokeball of Vaporeon, Professor Sada, and our Roaring Moon. So Evolutions is always great when they're the Pokeballs and the Master Balls, so I'm not going to complain with this one. But still, just a regular Pokeball, so it's going down in the bleachers. But again, I think obviously the Blastoise and the Charizard ones, definitely higher value, but God Pack nonetheless, can't say anything there. We got it on camera, so even better. Got our Amaris, Master Ball, Hippopotas, and our Fluttermane. So first Throne card. So like we said, we'll count the Masters as illustration rares. So let's say it took down our Tangela. Now we need to take down Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur. But let's see how that goes for us. Already our last 2 packs here for Prismatic. Skipped our Bugcatcher, Briar, our Executor, Pupitar, and Iron Boulder. Like I said, common occurrence, these Pokeballs. And it's just a regular Executor nonetheless, so put them in the back. And our last pack for Prismatic. See how this one goes. Because if not, unless we get a demi, there's nothing gonna happen here, obviously. So, got our Hippopotas, Spritzy, Shaman, Execute, Milk Tank, and our Hollow Umbreon to finish off. Round 1 goes to 151. And now with our 151, like I said, this one, God Pack is just the last 3. So, just like in our regular videos, I'll take the last 3 from here and go straight to it with Muck, Machoke, and a Jinx. Starting off with an EX. Our regular EX is here. Alright, Jinx. Heart Stopping Kiss is one of its attacks, so Jinx is going there. But our first hit, EX. And let's just keep it going right here, because in Prismatic, we can get our EXs as well. But there's our 3. Zubat, Diglett, Gengar. And the reason why I'm doing this, obviously, is because if we can do the card trick, make it a little slower, or make it faster for you guys, we get to the point, and then see what we get in these bad boys. But nice one with that. We were opening it slow still when we got that God Pack, so it's a nice part there. But if we get another God Pack, it's going to go straight to the back. Our last 3 guys, and you'll see either way that's the luck we're getting. Got our Aerodactyl, and hopefully we get something else, because if not, that one ETB. Again, these are ETBs and loose packs, so that one was probably just some loose pack that got through. But we got lucky and we were able to get it either way. But maybe in these other ones that are just ETBs, we don't get that luck as well. You never know. Goldeen, Bellsprouts, Charizard. Charizard, regular Charizard, but it's Charizard nonetheless. Second EX there. Our Charizard and our Jinx. Let's keep it up. Next one. 3 packs left, including this one. We got our 3. These are Marowak, Mankey, and a Weezing. Let's see how it goes with the rest of this comparative wise, because we'll just go straight to Prismatic and see if we get anything better than our first one, because we only got 2 Pokeballs, 3 Pokeballs, a Spec, and a Master. Obviously, hit-wise, got more hits, but rarity-wise, you ain't gonna be comparing that as all. And a Kangaskhan, so 3 EXs there. So that definitely means some more loose packs was in there. But 3 EXs for our 151. Moving on to our Prismatic with our Lugia pin here. See how we get treated for this one. There's our code. And if you guys hear me clearing out my throat, maybe, it's probably because of that scream that I did. So don't worry about it. Got our Larry, Black Belt, Janine, Pyroar, Whimsicott, and Vaporeon. Obviously, the big boy. Oh, well, there's a lot of chases in Prismatic, but the big boy is what we're looking after. Our Umbreon, that's why we put in each one our big chase. Obviously, with 151, we have the graded card already, but our Umbreon is what we're calling here. So, got our Lopunny and our Hollow Leafeon. 3 packs down with this one, so we're already part of the way there. Here's our energy. Whoa, I'm upside down, but then this one wasn't upside down. Okay, don't know what that happened. Got our Cottony, upside down again. Bug catching set, Crispin, Friends of Paldea, Applin, and that is weird as hell, but hey, they probably just switched around. I don't know. There's our code, because that's our first pack to see from there, so it's a possibility that they just flipped around in the sorting. Got our Binding Mochi, Cypher, Okidogi, and Sylveon. And right now, nothing. Not even a Pokeball has come out, so Let's see how it goes for us with this. Alright. Energy. And again, flipped. Why? Dusclops. Hippopotas. Fritzy. Flipped again. I don't know what's happening. Got our treasure tracker. Haven't seen that one. Our Pokeball is Lopunny. There we go. Pokeball and a spec. Okay, so finally 2 hits. At least. I'm not gonna. The only thing weird about this is that the cards are flipped, but 2 hits already nonetheless. Would have said 1 is a. Well, apparently this entire box is gonna have this. I was gonna say just 1 would make it something not that weird, but now it's our 3rd one, so definitely a mistake there with our 2 here. Our Armotice and our Terrapagos. Well, hit-wise, got our EX there, but got 2 Pokeballs. We got an A-Spec. So we'll see how that round goes. But at the moment, we still have 3 packs left of our Prismatic. See how it goes with us. Here, this one wasn't flipped. So that's good at least. Got our Professor, Duskull, and another EX. So 2 EXs. Got a bunch of Pokeballs, 2 Pokeballs, and an A-Spec. So I'm pretty sure I could say that they're tied at the moment. Or a little more for Prismatic, depending on what we're counting. 2 Pokeballs, I think, per EX. So beating it by an A-Spec. Don't think we should count it because 150-1 doesn't have A-Specs. But see if we get anything else here. Our Pheasantipity, Noibat, and an Umbreon. And our last pack here. Let's see how it turns out. We got our Fire Energy and another flip. So our Amaris. Next one's going to be a flip. Yup. Our Glass Trumpet, Blinding Executor. We got a Pokeball, Bug Catching Set, and Whimsicott. So yeah, Prismatic will take this one just because we got like 4 Pokeballs. And let's keep it straight. Going to our 151. See how it turns out here. Hopefully better because we started off very strong. Then we went to just 3 EXs. So Electabuzz, Tangela, and a Jinx. Starting us off again here. So is that a sign? Are we going to get only EXs? Hopefully not. Because it's the same one. So let's see. See if we get some flip cards as well here. It probably won't because these have been packed a long ass time ago. But we got our Swirly Energies again. But I don't know why I'm showing you the energies when we should be going to the back. But we got our Sandshrew, Charmeleon, and our Flareon. The evolutions are here as well, but it's just the first 3 in comparison to the bunch that are here now. But we got our Magnemite, Amber, and a Wiggly. Another EX. So let's see. This is going to me. Now we might just have another EX's one. So first couple packs. Let's see if we get anything bigger, obviously, compared to our just EX's. There's our 3. Nidoqueen, Seadra, and Mime. Mr. Mime Boy. Mommy Boy. The illustration of that one's cool because they're basically playing chess at a park. So let's see if we get him or not. Oh, this one's very dirty. Yes, and it is dirt. It is a dirt card. Let's see what it ended up being. Our Primeape, Poliwag, and Gyarados. Very weird. Very weird dirt card there. Maybe some dirt got into the packaging. I don't know. But here's R3. And Zubat, Diglett, Vileplume. 3 packs left. 2 EXs again. See if our last hit will be an EX again as well. That would be the same 3 EX amount. There's our code. And our next 3. Arcanine, Shellder, and another EX, Wigglytuff. If we get only these 3, this is the same repeat. So 3 EXs from our previous one as well. We got 2 more to go. So let's see if this don't turn us around or not. Because if not, Same repeat, 3 EXs. Pretty simple beat for Prismatic. Our leftovers and our Mewtwo. And our last pack of these 9. See how it goes. Code and 3. We got Bulbasaur, Starmie, and 3 X's it is. So nothing hard to beat again. 3 X's. With the amount of Pokeballs we get in Prismatic, it is highly likely it'll just be beaten out with that again. But let's see how this turns out. Either way, our third round, Prismatic and 151. Got our Regigigas, Carmine, our Glass Trumpet, Blood Moon, and Whimsicott. Still hoping for a Demi or a God, because that would make a double Demi, double God pack video. So here's me with my fingers crossed that we get some luck. But there's our Dreepy, our Professor Sada, Crispin, Slowpoke, and Iron Boulder. Starting off again, very light with nothing in comparison to other ones where we've gotten very heavy. Starting off with the big boys, but there's our Foil Energy, Bullnary, Bronzong, our Prime Catcher, Goldeen Pokeball, and an EX. 3-hit pack here. Okay, so there's our first one with 3 at least. I haven't seen that one at this point. I think we did in previous videos. If you want to go ahead, check that out. We've done a couple Prismatic ones. But right now, our first of 3 here. So, Seaking, Rescue Board, Badoo, and Leafeon. And I'm just going to keep it going straight through, guys. 3 hits already. Let's say EX got taken out with the EX. Get another Pokeball. That's another one down. And then our A-Spec. Doesn't count towards at this point. Got our Hawlucha. Pokeball. There's our Pokeball. Screamtail and our Jolteon. So there's another EX taken out right there. Now we need another EX from at least this or something way bigger. We'll definitely take the win here already. But there's our code for you. And let's see how this one goes. Got our Sneasel, Executor, Hippopotas, Roaring Moon, and Sylveon. And already, last 3, third of this ETB of Prismatic. So let's see how it turns out for us. Because all of these Prismatic ones are from ETBs. The ones for 151 were mixed on Amaris, a full art. So definitely, again, Prismatic takes this one. Didn't really make it hard for them with 3 EXs again. But definitely 1v2 it's going to be here. Got 2 more packs, so see how much more ends up taking this. But I'm pretty sure Prismatic takes the cake here. Got our Pokeball, Diplin, and Ursaluna. So yeah, definitely Prismatic takes this one. Just need 1 more pack to see the end of this round, 3rd round, how it'll turn out. And we'll go with our last round, 4th round of 151 versus Prismatic Evolutions, our favorite special set versus the most recent special set. Got our Black Belt, Riolu, and Pheasantipity. And our last 9 of 151, guys. Hopefully we got lucky. We pull a big boy. Obviously, big boy Charizard's in the back, but I'm already really happy with that God pack. If that's all we get, not going to be super upset, but obviously we want some more things here. Some illustration rares, because there's some very good looking illustration rares in this set. So, be some good stuff to pull those. And that Vaporeon is the same art that is here in this one of Prismatic. So, nothing changed there. But here we're going to just go straight to our 3. Charmander! Hell yeah, there's our next illustration rare. And it is our boy Charmander. I'm just going to put him in the front But hey, we got another one, meaning we got some of the starter guys there for us. We just need the Charmeleon and our big boy Charizard, but one more illustration rare, what I was asking for. Happy with that. Got our Chansey. So I'm happy with that one. Not ending 151 with EXs like we did the previous two. Got an illustration rare from this one. Got our Kadabra and our Jolteon. Same Jolteon again. I think all three are just the same. Just put with the Pokeball in the Master Ball. And that's how it goes. You never know with these arts and these styles, how they end up mixing them. But it's obviously the same. They're the same ones, just different Pokeball, Master Ball. And it's fine because the evolutions, not like they're going to be making them over and over again. So, got our Abra, Tangela, and our Marowak right there for us. And our last third, guys. See how it turns out here. Got our Porygon, Jigglypuff, and Flareon. We haven't got a full art, so if we get a full art to finish off, that would be nice. See at least one of the full arts from this set, because right now Prismatic we got full arts, but it's the trainers. So got our Krabby and Omastar, and let's see if this was just the illustration rare to finish off 151, or does this last pack have some magic in it? Let's go. It's the last one, so let's take it slow. A little slower than usual, but Grimer, Psyduck, huge Psyduck, Hypno, Poliwrath, Abra, Krabby, and it does only have our illustration. And for our last 9, our last of Prismatic, all they gotta be is an illustration rare, which would be a Master Ball, because we don't got illustration rares here in Prismatic. But let's see how it comes out here for us. If we get a Master Ball or not. Probably with all the Pokeballs that we're gonna get, like that one, it'll cover it anyways. But there's our Boonerian Pokeball. First one. And let's just keep it going. Our last one was just the Charmander, but it's the best one to get of all of the illustrations. So let's keep it up with that at least and make that comparison. But rarity-wise, just a regular illustration compared to all the other stuff we could get. So we got our Fluttermane, and either way, I think with all the Pokeballs we're getting, the God Pack's not gonna get dethroned at any point, so I'm good with that. Got our Goldeen, our Professor Sada, Hoot Hoot, Slowpoke, and our Roaring Moon. Gonna stay there for us. So happy with that God Pack. We got a regular God Pack. Would have been a demi for Prismatic, but would have been happy with that too, because the cards here in our Prismatic are very sought after at the moment. So keep it going with our next one. Got 4 more to go after this bad boy. So at the moment, all we got is a Pokeball. So will this be our most traumatic opening? We will see. Got our Bronzong, Pokeball, Groudon, and Dunsparce. So 2 Pokeballs at the moment. Again, not illustration amount. So let's just keep it up. Next ones. There's our code. And our last, our energy. Whoa, what is up with these prints, man? They suck. Look at that lettering. Same thing here. Too much black ink in the cards, probably. I don't know. Same RAM. And here it got changed a little bit, but the first ones were disgusting. Jewel Breaker and our Dusknoir. Like, that's crazy. I haven't seen that many things happen with a set. I have never seen them upside down. I've never seen that ink issue. So they're just printing Prismatic to cover the amount of people trying to go after, I think. Maxim Belt, Pokeball, and EX. 3 in 1 again. Okay, guys, last 2 packs. This has been the most prismatic that we've gotten with our opening of Prismatic. So, these last 2 packs hopefully got something. Like, I don't even care. Again, these sucky printing, man. Even if we got a 3-pack, I think Charmander still takes the cake in my opinion. There's nothing from here that's really worthwhile. We didn't even get a Master Ball, so I don't think there's anything that'll go against it. Even though hit-wise, yes, Prismatic got us beat, I wouldn't count it as a round beaten either way. So, we got our Buneri, Amorous, and a Tyranitar. We got a regular EX, guys. So, in my opinion, 151 takes it. Okay, guys, so to wrap up, we had 24 hits in Prismatic. Obviously, got a bunch of Pokeballs, but I'm only going to show 2, which are the ones we're missing for the Master Set. We got 11 in our 151, but let's go through Prismatic first, because I give it to 151, guys. Our God Pack really beat it out there, so... Got our Maxim Belt, Treasure Tracker, Prime Catcher, and another Maxim. Got our EXs, which is Tyranitar, Noivern, Terapagos, Wellspring, and Sylveon. Our Full Art Amaris, and we got 1 Master Ball out of all that. Our Hippopotas. But I don't care if like we got some repeats here, but our God Pack, I honestly, let me know down in the comments. I think 151 takes it. We got our Jinx, 2 of them, Wigglytuff, 2 of them, and our Charizard. Got our cute Tangela taking a swing, our boy Charmander, and our winner. Obviously, Venusaur is the best, but this was our God Pack. So, God Pack takes the cake for the video, and it takes the cake for the win. I think 151 takes it. You guys let me know down in the comments. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. Special versus special, but that's going to be it for this video. That's been the video. I've been Georgisaur. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Really helps with the channel. Helps us to keep doing this kind of stuff. But I'll see you in the next one. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night whenever you're watching. Peace out.